Let's start right away by commenting on Copilot in its free version, that Copilot that you can use directly from the browser, and then Copilot accessible even through a simple Hotmail address. You just go to bing.com or open the application present on Edge. Edge is the browser from Microsoft. In the free version, only the web option will be enabled, because to get the work version, you have to have the paid Copilot version. So we access bing.com, and from there you can click on Copilot. By clicking on Copilot, we access the chat interface where you will see that you have three modes: creative, balanced, and accurate. There are a lot of rumors about which of these modes makes the most sense to use, but from what I've read recently, it would seem that the balanced mode uses a version of GPT, which, as I told you, is the brain behind Copilot. More basic. Whereas the creative and precise versions use GPT, a more advanced version of GPT, and consequently should be better in terms of output quality. So my advice is to use either creative or precise. If you then want to practice, you want to experiment, you want to understand a little bit the difference, also to understand which mode best suits your needs, I recommend using the same prompt several times with different modes. Specifically in this case, we are going to use Copilot to trigger one of these actions. So how can I set some SMART goals and track my progress at work? Here is one of the suggested prompts. You can also write them directly in chat. Specifically, I am using one of the prompts already available to quickly show you how this tool works. So once you have enabled, entered the prompt, and send, Copilot starts to reason about it and gives us an answer. So setting SMART goals is a great way to ensure that your objectives are clear, achievable, and beneficial to your career growth. Here, how you can set SMART goals and track your progress at work. So he gives us an introductory sentence where he says, well, now let's get into it. And with a bulleted list, I'll tell you how to set SMART goals at work. And then he gives us some steps to go on to implement these new goals. Good. Now let's do a different prompt. Suppose we have a slide that comes from a presentation and we go to use OCR technology, that is graphic image recognition. In this case, I would like him to write the commentary for this slide. This is a non-self-standing slide, so there are, as you see, only images and strategies to awaken our audience. This is a presentation that is part of one of the courses in presentation design. So what I need is Copilot to help me explain this slide. So help me writing the speaker. Notes of this slide. Great, I'll use the precise mode, give him a send. It starts the slide analysis, so he will visually recognize the slide that I pasted to him as an image, and he will go and comment on each strategy contained within of this slide. So a phenomenal tool for writing speaker notes, especially if, for example, we are creating a slide to give to someone else.